Hi my angels, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a bit of a get ready with me from hair to chin. If you guys would like to see how to get this makeup look and how I've done my hair, then please keep watching. So my hair is all blow dried and I thought I would do my hair first because I know if I leave it to the end I am just not going to do anything with it, and I want to do something a little bit different today. I feel like I want to go with sleek, but then we'll see how I want to curl my hair at the end. So I was going to section off my hair, but I feel like with this straightener I really don't need to. So the straightener that I'm going to be using is the L'Oreal Professional Steam Pod 3.0. This is my ride or die go-to straightener. You guys have seen me use this for years on my channel. So one of the main reasons why I love this straightener so much is that with the amount of hair that I have, this straightens my hair so quickly. I think one time I timed it and it took me less than 10 minutes to straighten the whole head of my hair. And it's not just straight, it's like silky, it's smooth, and I believe there's like 78% like less damage than like using a traditional straightener because this actually uses steam. So you fill up water here in the like handle bit and steam comes out of these little holes right here, and it helps straighten your hair faster, and it's a lot better for your hair as well. So I'm going to be using this and I'm going to turn it on, and then I will be sectioning my hair off and basically just straightening from the back front. I like to section my hair off into two halves, especially right now when I don't have like any hair bubbles around me. This is a great way to do it, and I feel like with this way I get every single strand of hair and I tend to not really miss any sections. So I'm going to go through every little section and start straightening my hair. I make sure that every single strand I've straightened, I flick to the back of my head, and that way I don't mix any sections up with each other. I've straightened half my hair and I just wanted to show you the difference between the two. I actually forgot to put any heat protectant on this side, but you can see this has got no product in it whatsoever, but it's so sleek, it's so shiny, and it's straightened so quickly. And then obviously this side needs some work doing to it. So now I'm going to put some heat protectant on the other side and get that side of my hair straightened as well. Okay, all my hair is straightened, and the one thing that I've noticed over the past year, I know like we're all stuck at home, but whenever I do my hair like this, I just feel so much better. Like I feel like I don't even need to wear makeup half the time. But this is my hair all done, and I wanted to keep it straight, and then I thought, do you know what, I want to add like a bit of a, maybe a wave or a bend in it, and because I've got these little like layery bits at the front, I think I'm just going to go ahead and add like a couple of like, a bit of like a wave just at the front, just to kind of zhuzh it up a bit and also make myself feel like I've made that extra bit of effort. So I'm actually going to use the L'Oreal Professional Steam Pod again just for that. And one of the main things that you always want to remember is that these like comb bits, which you can see right here hopefully, they always have to be facing outwards. Never ever do it this way where like the steam and the combs are like close to your head. Always have it outwards. I remember the first time I ever did a video on this, I used it completely the wrong way, and it wasn't until I started using it the right way I realized how amazing it is. So little tip, always keep that on the outside. So I'm going to use the same tool to just give me a little bit of a bend at the front of the hair. And I also feel like this is a bit of a hack because like at the front of the hair, if you've just got a little something going on, you don't necessarily need to have like stuff going on at the back. So, and this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure that the comb is on the outside. I'm going to grab little sections. So the technique that I'm going to use is I'm going to clamp the hair inside the straightener, and then where the comb is facing this way, I'm basically going to face it up to the ceiling. And that's all I'm going to do, and I'm going to use that same technique on a couple of strands right at the front of my face. You know what? Now that I've seen my hair, I feel like I'm just going to do the same thing to like the rest of the strands, but I'm not going to go all the way up. I'm just going to do it from like the middle of my hair down, and it's just going to make it look a little bit more like done up rather than just having straight hair. This totally doesn't have to be done like in sections. You can do it very quickly, but it just adds a little something extra to the hair rather than it just being completely straight. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other side of my hair before moving on to makeup. So that is all of my hair done, and it literally didn't take me long at all. If I wasn't filming and I was just like getting ready in my own pace, it'd probably take me around about 12 minutes to straighten it and have it curly like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put any hairspray or anything like that in it because throughout the day it will kind of loosen up and it will just look like I've had a nice blow dry. So I'm going to leave my hair as that, and now I'm going to move straight on to makeup, and all of the products that I'll be using will be linked in the description box below. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize my skin, and the moisturizer that I'm going to use is the Elevis Pro Collagen Marine Cream with an SPF of 30. I'm going to get that all onto my face before moving on to primer. So my skin is all moisturized, and I think I want to zoom you guys in very slightly so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And for primer, I'm going to use something that I haven't picked up in ages, and that is the Farsali Skin Tune. I love this. I feel like my makeup and my base and everything just looks amazing in photos. So I'm going to get this onto the center of my face and blend it out with my fingers. I went to go wet my beauty blender and found a clip, so I'm just going to very quickly just clip the front bits of my hair back. So for foundation, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Foundation. This is a tinted glow hydrating foundation. I really like the way that this looks on my skin. Very nice and fresh and healthy, but I'm just going to get this on all over my face and blend it out with my damp beauty blender. This is how the foundation is looking. It's so nice and glowy. It's very skin-like. I feel like the lighting's a bit like, it keeps coming in and out, and sometimes it looks a really different color, but the color match is quite nice. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone, but I'm going to highlight and brighten my face, and I feel like whenever I do that, everything looks really nice and like even. And for concealer, I'm using a combo that I haven't used in ages. I used to use this all the time when I first started my YouTube channel, and that is the combination of the Eraser Eye Concealer from Maybelline, and I'm going to dip it into the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer and get that onto all the places that I want to brighten and highlight, and then blend that out with the damp beauty blender as well. I haven't used this concealer combo in years, and I forgot how good it looks. But now I'm going to set everything in place using the Beauty Bakery Flour Powder, and I'm really just focusing this onto the areas where I applied my concealer and highlight. Do you know what? I was going to move on to my eyes, but I think I'm just going to finish the rest of the base off because I don't think it's going to take that long. So I'm going to grab my Marc Jacobs bronzer and get that onto the perimeters of my face where I want to look like I've been on holiday and really glowy and really like healthy. And I'm just going to make sure everything is looking nice and blended. That literally looks like I've been on holiday, which is nice. That's the look that I'm going for. And for blush, now I'm going to take the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Grace and get that onto my cheeks. Now this is super pigmented, so you don't need a lot. So the tiniest dot will do, and just get it nice and blended out. It's highlight time, and I'm going to use none other than Champagne Pop, and I'm going to take my favourite brush from Sephora, which is a fan brush, and get that onto the high points of my face, which is mainly my cheeks, and I'm going to do a little bit on the bridge of my nose as well. I've just gone ahead and I've primed my eyelids, and now I'm going to move on to eyeshadow. I kind of want to do one of those like eyeliner looks, which is like, looks like you're wearing a really thick eyeliner and it's colourful, but it's actually just eyeshadow. So I'm going to first work on the crease. I'm going to get the bronzer that I use, which is the Marc Jacobs bronzer, and really work that into the crease so there's a nice transition, and then I'm going to move on to that pop of colour. Okay, I'm really happy with the way that that's looking. For the pop of colour, I think I'm going to go in with lilac, only because whenever I wear any kind of lilac or purple eyeshadow on Instagram, you guys tend to love it. So yeah, I thought I would use somewhat a cream product and then just set it, because I feel like that's the easiest way to get like this cut crease kind of like eyeliner look going. And for that creamy kind of shade, I'm going to take this right here, which is the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal eyeshadow, and I'm going to take the shade French Lace, which is a beautiful matte gorgeous lilac shade, and I'm basically going to start etching out a really thick winged eye. Now I've never done this before on my eyes, so hopefully it works out well, but I'm really excited to do this because I feel like whenever it's things like date night and trying to make like the most of the situation that we're all in, it's really nice to just like make that little bit of effort and do something really different, just so that it feels extra special. Now that I've got a majority of that shape there, I'm just going to set everything in place, and I'm going to use this palette right here, which is the Pastels palette, also from Huda, and I think I'm going to take a mixture of these two shades here in the corners, and I'm going to get that packed on top of where I already applied that cream lilac eyeshadow. Really get that on there and make sure I'm happy with the level of coverage that I've got going on. So I'm going to add a little bit more bronzer around the upper line of this kind of lilac eye look, and then hopefully that will just get that comparison there between the two shades, and it'll make it pop a bit more. I'm just going to clean a little bit of the wing up with some tiny bit of concealer, and that should sharpen up that area as well so it matches the rest of the eye. I feel like this look needs some eyeliner, so I'm going to take my Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner. This is super matte, and I'm going to get that on to the tops of my eyes. I'm not going to do it too thick, but just enough so that you can see it when my like eyes will be open. I've very quickly popped on some lashes, mascara and eyebrows. For brows, I used a mixture of the Goof Proof and Gimme Brow. And then for mascara, I used the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara, and lashes are the Gimme Lashes from Eyelure. I'm almost done. I'm going to do my lips before setting my face. And first I'm going to take this lip liner right here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and get that all lined on my lips. Hopefully I can do this because it needs sharpening. And then for lipstick, I'm taking the Vive lipstick in Coming In Hot. It's a beautiful, beautiful nude. And then the final step is to set my face. I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray and getting that all onto my face. And this, you guys, is the end of my little get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's definitely something a little bit different when it comes to the eye, but I like it. It's like subtle. There's still some colour in there. Very easy to do, especially if you've got a cream eyeshadow. I feel like it's very easily done. And the lashes and everything just look so good. And then my hair is all nice and wavy. And if you see what I mean, it's kind of slightly into like really soft waves, and it looks so natural. It doesn't look like it's like overly curled, and I feel like whenever I want to like curl my hair, I generally kind of do something like this because it's just so, it's so much more me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me. I hope you're all doing really, really well. Like I said earlier, all of the products that I've mentioned in this video will be all listed in the description box. And I'd like to say a huge thank you to SteamPod for partnering up with me for this video. I've been honestly using them for years, so it makes me very, very happy. And I know so many of you guys love it too. So yeah, I think that is everything from me. If I have forgotten anything, it will be in the description box. And yeah, I'm sending all of the love and light in my heart to you guys, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video.